I've got good news and bad news. Here's the bad news. Most protein bars are packed with sugar and unpronounceable ingredients. The good news? There's a better option. I'm Will, and I created IQ Bar plant protein bars to empower doers like you with clean, delicious, low-sugar brain and body fuel. IQ bars are packed with 12 grams of protein, brain nutrients like magnesium and lion's mane, and zero weird stuff. And right now, you can get 20% off all IQ Bar products, plus free shipping. Try our delicious IQ Bar sampler pack with 7 plant protein bars, 4 hydration mixes, and 4 enhanced coffee sticks. Clean ingredients, amazing taste, and you'll love how you feel. Refuel smarter, hydrate harder, caffeinate larger with IQ Bar.
Go to eatiqbar.com and enter code BAR20 to get 20% off all IQ Bar products plus free shipping. Again, go to eatiqbar.com and enter code BAR20.
Well, Gordy Kosfeld here. Royal Ross is sitting across the table from me. Royal had arranged for some choir folks to come out, but unfortunately, they have some car trouble.
Yeah, I ran into a little snafu there, so we'll try to get them out, either next week or, when they got another concert coming up. They have a big concert with Viterbo coming up this week, I believe it is. Maybe Viterbo, yeah. So that's what we were hoping to promote. And
believe it or not, Viterbo recruited me when I was in high school.
Really? Awesome. For what?
They must have been desperate.
Oh, you were a fine physical specimen back in the day. So anyway, we hope to have some choir kids out here, or maybe the director in a week or two, and talk a little bit about their program and what they've got going there.
Yeah, and I did ask Brandon Petrichka to stop out after the game last night, and he said he would, so we'll see. Ed Friesen said when he gets done with practice, he'll pop on out here.
Yeah. Should I mention where we are?
We are at J-Mo's Bowl, of course, where you always strike a great meal.
And I have a smile on my face, just like in your ad.
I had the cod sandwich special yesterday. Have you had
nice. I have not had their cod sandwich.
Their tartar sauce is homemade and very good.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost addicting. It's so good.
Is it? Cool. No, I haven't had their cod sandwich. The fish fries out here, the cod is legendary. I mean,
yep, they put cheese on it. And
Nice. Get a little French fry with that?
Get a little side of, I had tots with mine. You get French fries normally.
I prefer tots myself. But, yeah, so folks, we are out here at J-Mo's Bowl. They have their state tournament going on right now. It's kind of cool that Owatonna and Faribault teamed up and got the state tournament down in our area. So the doubles and singles is bowled here in Faribault, and team is bowled in Owatonna. So
and they're coming from all over Minnesota.
Yeah, all over the state. Yeah. So it's a big deal. So, but
you'd think they'd more centrally locate the state tournament, but I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong.
No. And I mean, it's been other places too, that are outside the metro. So it's been in Alexandria and probably even up in
International Falls.
Brainerd. Probably hasn't been in International Falls. I don't think their bowling alley would be big enough. But I think Brainerd has a bowling alley that's big enough to host it. So anyway, that's a big deal for Ryan to get the state tournament here, and it's still going on. It'll go on for a few more weeks, I believe.
We got to find out how they get signed up for that.
Yeah. You mean how the center itself signs up or gets awarded the state tournament? Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to ask Ryan.
But maybe they had to put in a bid or something, free food or whatever.
Yeah, no, I don't think they have to give away free food, but I don't know if it's a bidding process or not. Like basketball tournaments and stuff like that. But I don't know. I will check into that, and I will be prepared for next time.
The second season is about to begin for the Faribault Falcons. They ended their regular season last night. Sadly, they were defeated by the Mankato West Scarlets. In Mankato, I was there and was an eyewitness.
Good way to put it.
Had it on the radio. The seeding just came out just before I left the radio station. Faribault, out of 7 teams in the section, is the 6th seed. The Falcons will be going to Stewartville on Wednesday of next week.
So
Northfield, the 1 seed, doesn't play.
They get a bye, so we would be playing the top remaining seed, number 2. Or no, we play 3, right?
They're playing 3. They're playing 3 Stewartville. Winona is playing Austin, the number 2 seed.
Okay. All right. And what day is that?
And Casson Manorville plays Byron. They're right next to each other.
Okay. And what day is that game?
Wednesday.
Okay. Is it on the air?
Oh, yeah. We'll have it on the radio.
So Wednesday evening, probably around 7 o'clock?
Yep, I would guess 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
The Cardinals, and Ed Friesen will be coming out after he gets done with practice over at Van Orso Auditorium, are playing. They're resuming. They won their opening playoff game earlier this week, and they will be playing at Rochester's Mayo Civic Arena. Or no, are they in the auditorium? I don't remember. I think they're auditorium. Yep, auditorium. 6 o'clock start Monday night against Southland. The Rebels have 1 loss and are the number 1 seed in the section. But I always say you got to beat the best to be the best, so you might as well play the best right out of the gate.
Yep, you might as well start. Say, I got some information on the choir concert. You mind if I mention it here?
No, that's why we're here.
Yeah, so the choir concert is this Wednesday, March 4th at 7 p.m. and it's at First English Lutheran Church. Viterbo University, that's a private college of about 2,000 people out of La Crosse.
Yeah, don't tell them that you heard that they were recruiting Gordy back in the day.
No, we won't. We'll keep that a secret. Their concert choir under the direction of Michael Sauer is performing in Faribault as a stop on their regional tour and invited Faribault High Choir to share a concert with them, which is a huge honor for us.
And they're doing it at a church.
Yeah. Two choirs will sing 5 pieces, and the remainder of the program is Viterbo's undergraduate student singers. So, should be a very unique concert and a great feature for the Faribault High School and college singing.
Have you ever been to Viterbo?
No, I have not. Didn't even visit them when my kids were looking. So yeah, that's kind of a very cool honor for our Faribault Falcon choirs to get to sing with university on their regional tour.
Absolutely. I'm guessing they have a pretty good choir.
I'm thinking they probably do. So,
wonder where the tour takes them.
Wednesday at 7 o'clock. So, folks, if you're not doing anything,
is there a cost to that? Does it say?
I don't think. I would guess there would not be.
Well, they got to pay for their expenses.
It didn't say. Yeah, it didn't say.
My guess is
whether there's a cost.
They'll pass a hat. Probably take offering of sorts, you know.
Yeah. Yep. But this Wednesday, 7 p.m., First English Lutheran Church. So that'd be kind of fun to go here. But that's when the other event is.
Are you going?
Well, I'd kind of like to hear your call of the Falcons game.
Take your headsets with you to the church.
I could do that, yeah. Well, but I'm going to a concert, so to listen to the concert and to listen to you talk about the game, that I wouldn't be able to enjoy either one.
See if we're in unison.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you ever sing?
Yeah, that's what Viterbo was asking me to come do.
Oh, I figured it was like for baseball or wrestling.
Yeah, there was talk of that too. I mean, I could try out or that sort of. But yeah, no, it was for choir.
Okay.
I was in the Dorian Festival in my high school. You know, I don't know if you know what that is. It's it's an honor choir of sorts that you go to Luther in Decorah, Iowa.
Okay.
And they make I have a record of. Oh. You know, they make a record. Back in those days, there were vinyl records.
Yeah, wow, they made one of those, huh?
And
that's cool.
I think it's probably warped by now. It's been in my basement for a few years, unfortunately.
Just a few.
But I can say, hey, I'm on this recording here. You can't tell I'm in there. I mean, a big choir.
Oh, that's awesome, though. That's very cool.
It was cool. It was very cool.
Yeah.
So, we were hoping to have Brandon Petrichka stop out. I asked him after the game last night if he could pop out, but, you know, he probably didn't wake up hoping it was snow.
He had a big game last night, didn't he?
Well, he had 12 points.
Okay, 12. Okay.
Yeah.
Who was our main scorer last night?
Krager, as usual. Krager. He had 30.
Okay. Brewer play?
Yeah, he had 8 in the first half, did not score in the second half. I think his knees kind of bothered him, to be honest.
Yeah.
He would probably never tell you that, but
yeah,
you could just tell by watching. He's trying hard.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Still going on the floor for loose balls and
still fighting.
Yep. hoops, and that's all you can ask of the guy.
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
All you can ask.
Yep, absolutely.
So they kind of petered out here toward the end of the season. If they can get their mojo back, they certainly have the capability, if they can put it all together, to win that section. I know Northfield's the 1 seed, and they're clearly the favorite. But
that's why they play the game.
That's absolutely why they play the games. But you got to take them one at a time.
Absolutely. Yep.
And they'll head to Stewartville next Wednesday. That's the farthest. Well, I shouldn't say that. Winona probably is the farthest we could have gone.
Yeah.
In the section. It's pretty spread out. You got Winona, you got Stewartville, you got us.
Yeah, it would have been nice for you driving, to have a little closer.
No, it's a good hour and a half to Stewartville.
Yep.
Or not, a little less than that, because it's an hour and a half to Spring Valley, and Stewartville's about 15 minutes closer. So I'd say hour 15.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Well, I hope the roads are good for you. I think they should be.
Yeah, today I've got a girls' Section 1 AA semifinal game, and it's going to be a dandy. Tune in, folks, if you can. 1 o'clock, I believe, is the start, 1 or 1:30, and we will see the Goodhue Wildcats go up against the Rochester Lured Eagles. We'll be seeing a lot of purple in the, I think we're in the auditorium today, which is the smaller, more intimate facility. Frankly, my favorite of the facilities down there. I'll be in that auditorium Monday night when the BA Cardinals play the Southland Rebels at 6 in 1A quarterfinal round boys tournament action. And then after I get done with the Bethlehem Academy game, I'll run over to the arena, which is across the facility, run over to the arena, and we'll have the Triton Cobras and the Rushford Peterson Trojans.
Oh, you're a busy man this week, and you're in luck weather-wise. After today, there's virtually no precipitation at all through Wednesday, and in fact, Tuesday and Wednesday are both going to be mid-40s and higher. So you'll have a good weather to drive in. So.
Well, that's good. Ed Friesen's here. He's one happy coach because they're playing on Monday.
Yeah,
we get to play another game.
And that's what it's all about, right? You just keep wanting to play more games.
Yeah, I mean, you hope that that's your attitude, right? That's part of March Madness, right? Make it, you don't know if the game's going to be your last one or not, so you play as hard as you can and compete and hope you have a chance at the end and then go and get ready for the next game.
You got a big win over the Spring Grove Lions. Boy, did they have to come a ways.
Yeah, that's one thing. We used to have geographic subsections. So section 1 was kind of divided diagonally. So you had the northwest part and the southeast part, and and you ran into some years there where maybe the top 2 teams or 3 of the top 4 or whatever were on one geographic side or the other. So you were sometimes getting maybe that section championship game in the subsection championship. So now we see the whole section 1 through 19 or whatever. So you do run into some potential road trips depending on how that seeding goes. So, I'm glad Spring Grove had to make the 2-hour bus ride and not us making the 2-hour bus ride. But, and our girls had that the week before where they had to go down to Houston. So, it is what it is. Yep.
Ed, is your team healthy?
We are healthy. Yep.
Okay. Good.
So yeah, there's, no illness, no injuries. We're in pretty good shape that way.
Good deal. Good to hear.
Yep.
Good to hear.
So you done a scouting report on Southland?
Well, yeah, I mean, we've watched some of their games and, they're the number 1 seed. And they're 24-1, I think, is their record. They score a lot of points and, they've had a lot of success. So they're going to be a handful, right? And, they do some full court pressure. They do some zone defense. They do some man-to-man defense. Very disciplined team. So it's going to be, it'll be a tough ball game, but where we need to play really well.
They have size?
Similar to us, probably. As far as having some guys that are, in that 6 foot to 6'2" range. Decent size, decent strength. Southland kids are always strong and tough. So,
always have good athletes.
Yeah, they do. So, I'm hoping Owen is going to be here in a few moments. We just got done with practice here at 10, so.
1,000-point scorer Owen is, and
nice.
He's a junior.
Oh, that's awesome.
He just got into the 1,000-point club here a few weeks ago, and
I was very happy that I was there to see it.
Yeah, you were. He also now has, some 3-point shooting records for the school as well. He, a week or so ago, eclipsed Chris Palmer's mark for career made 3-pointers. Chris had 182, and I think Owen now for his career is at 181.
He's got a year left, too.
And he's got a year left, yeah. So Owen's record might stand for a while.
He's shattering the record.
And then he, in the game Thursday night, he got the season mark for made threes in a season, eclipsing a record that Adam Angel set way back in 2002. So, and that record was 67, and I think Owen has now got 71 made free throws on the season. So, he's had a good year.
So you're basically saying the kid can shoot.
He can shoot, and he's been able to shoot for a while.
And from deep, we're talking beyond the volleyball attack line.
Wow.
Yeah, he knocked down a couple of those on Thursday night that were they had some good distance on them. That there was those would have been NBA threes.
When he shoots those, I got to be honest, the coach, and I've never been a coach, but the coach in me says no, because it's so far out. But he's very capable, obviously, as he's coming in the door here, very capable of hitting those. Right. We go back to last year. Well, so Owen as his freshman year, he had the benefit of playing, like with a guy like Hudson Dillon, right? And we did a lot of ball screens and whatever for Hudson, and Owen could just camp out at the 3-point line and wait for the pass out and knock it down. And last year we didn't have, Hudson. We didn't have that, right? Owen was now our point guard and always taking shots with confidence and we would stress, what is a good shot? And we always talk about, it's a shot that you can make and comes in rhythm and so on. But, there was a point last year where, Owen was a little frustrated. He's like, I don't know what a good shot is, I think he knows what a good shot is now. And, and we're very happy with him. And what's really probably helped him this year is that, Caden Dockestill's had a great year shooting as well. So that puts a little bit more pressure on the other team's defense as far as, when you got a couple of guys that are 3-point shot threats, how are you going to guard that? Yeah. Well, and Mr. Dillon stepped out and hit a 3 the other night too.
Yes, he did. He's done that a couple times, and we wouldn't mind him, being more and more of a threat out there on the perimeter. He's a very good athlete and he does a lot of good things for us.
Yep, very versatile. I got to tell you, Mr. Dotterweich, you are fun to watch. When you get in a zone, I don't think there's any stopping you.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah, no question about it. So, Ed was just saying when you were a freshman, you were pretty much a spot-up shooter. Then you become the point guard, a lot more responsibility. The coach isn't here. Which do you prefer?
Well, it was definitely nice being a spot-up shooter freshman year because Yeah, like you said, I just got to run around and shoot a bunch of threes basically, and there wasn't a lot of pressure, and I just got to kind of shoot. But I think I actually do prefer being the point guard too, just because I can contribute to the team more and I can be a leader. And I think that suits my play style better too. I think I'm a really versatile player.
I would agree. So, yeah. I would agree with that assessment, Owen, because you made some really nice assists on Thursday night too. You know, and they have to honor your shooting ability, right?
Yeah.
Not many point guards can shoot like you do.
Yeah, thank you.
I mean, seriously. What do you think, Royal?
I believe you. I believe you.
It's an asset to have a point guard that can just nail any shot that he wants to make from virtually anywhere on the floor. A couple of those, I was telling Ed before you came, a couple of those, I was thinking in my head, no, don't take the shot here because it was so far out.
Yeah.
But you're very capable of hitting those 35, 40-footers.
Yeah.
Incredible. So you must do a lot of practice in the off season.
Yeah, I kind of picked it up freshman year. I remember that there was I think we were at Hayfield, and I don't know what, I think Hudson was in foul trouble, so he was out of the game, and I was bringing the ball up, and obviously you're going to be pretty open when you're at the volleyball line, and I kind of just took the shot, and I did not realize how far I was, but it went in. And then I didn't even realize until halftime, and everyone was talking about how far I was, and I was like, that was far? Like, I thought I was, like, at the three-point line. And then, and then I did it again, like, 2 games later. I'm like, yeah, I mean, this is going to be part of my game. And then as the games kept going on freshman year, I realized that most people don't guard that far out. So if I can get good at that shot and have, like, a deep three in my bag, like, that's something that I can always use.
Absolutely.
And it stretches the defense out too, which is nice.
Yep. No, and that's what opens up some of that passing you were able to do.
Yeah.
Fantastic. You got anything you want to ask, Royal?
No, you're doing good.
Well, I don't know if I'm doing good, but
all right, you're doing great.
Now you're a junior, Owen.
Mm-hmm.
So what are your future plans? Have you got any thoughts?
I would definitely want to keep playing basketball in college.
Well, I don't think there's any question about that.
But yeah, I want to keep playing, and then I want to major in some sports management with a focus on coaching, and then I want to move into coaching when I'm older and my playing days are over.
So maybe you'll come back to BA and
possibly.
And Ed will be in his rocking chair about that time.
I can take over.
I could be in my rocking chair tomorrow. So.
Yeah.
Would that be something you'd like to do?
Possibly, yeah. I think I want. I think as I get older, I would want to move towards the college or pro level, whether I'm an assistant or head coach or whatever that means, just so that I can become more of my full-time job, unless, coaching high school is kind of hard to do as your only job.
Obviously, you love the game.
Yeah, a lot.
Is it the only sport you're involved in?
So I did track for a little bit, but it's in the same season as AAU. So I'm trying to focus on AAU this year. And then I might go back to track next year. So.
Sure. What did you run in track?
Freshman year I did distance, and then I did high jump. And I didn't really like distance very much, so I switched to just jumping. And then last year I moved into a couple sprint events as well. So mostly a jumper, though.
You had a question, Royal?
Yeah, no, I don't remember what it was. Oh, have you looked at any colleges at all?
I've looked at a few, but nothing too serious.
Okay.
So I'm not really sure yet where I want to go. I kind of want to figure that out this spring.
You've got time.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm sure that a lot of the scouts that have kind of talked to you too, have they? Or maybe it's not allowed yet. I guess I don't know what the rules are. Can he be scouted right now?
Oh yeah, he can be scouted. He could have been scouted in 8th grade. The challenge, probably a little bit here for Owen and gaining attention from college coaches is, a year ago we just had 2 wins, right? And, college coaches often pay more attention to those teams that have, 20 wins and, they're playing for the section championship and they're in the state tournament and so on. And then it's the kids that they see at AAU, and it's the kids that they see at their own summer camps. As far as getting attention. So I think, Owen, he was an all-conference player last year, and
as a sophomore.
And and he, I think has a good chance of being all-conference again this year.
Well, if he's not, they ought to be crazy, whoever's voting.
Well, that'd be us boys basketball coaches, and we might be crazy, but maybe not. And
well, I know that is. You probably can't vote for your own players.
We cannot vote for our own players.
That's
no.
what I thought.
Yep. But those, when those all conference teams get announced and whatever, I know that, at least in state here, the MIAC coaches all see those things, and so he'll start falling on people's radars. He's been playing AAU, and he'll definitely get some attention because he is such a good shooter, strong ball handler, and he loves the game. Owen's our poster child for what hard work can do. I saw a photo of Owen maybe when he was in 5th grade or something like that, and if you were to looking at Owen as a 5th grader, I don't know that you would have predicted that he'd be the player that he is, right? There's some kids, you look at them when they're in 3rd, 4th grade or whatever, and you can just say, oh yeah, they've got good athletic genes, right? And then, Owen, was a little pudgy and whatever, and but he just loved the game. I mean, you drive by the parking lot at Immaculate Conception, and he'd be shooting at those hoops there for hours and hours and hours, and that's what's made him into the player that he is that he has just put in the time and the effort and the commitment, and he just loves it.
Awesome. Well, Owen, you got the number 1 seed on Monday. Obviously, you have upset on your mind, right?
Yeah, for sure. It's March.
What's it going to take?
I think we all just got to put it together, and I think we got to know their team. I think that's kind of one of the big things is know what they do and how they operate and what we can look for against their defense and how to guard their offense and all that type of stuff. But yeah, I think also it's a mentality thing. We have to get the idea out of our heads that they're the number 1 seed. And I think we just have to, when we're on a neutral court, we're going to go to the Civic Center and we're going to play, and we're just going to do our best, and that's all we can do. That's the only controllable.
That's right.
So.
Have you played much in the auditorium?
I don't think I ever have, so.
Ever?
Mm-mm.
That's interesting.
Well, it's one of those things here for our boys basketball program. The last time our boys team advanced to a playoff game in the auditorium, Eric Hildebrandt was our coach. So that's been 8 years. And so in our girls, kind of the same deal here. I've not had, many chances of advancing to the auditorium. So, the other day at practice, I asked the guys, how many of you have seen the auditorium? And then I had to physically describe it to them a little bit as well. So, but we're gonna go down there. We've made the analogy of it's a challenge. Well, challenger. It's the Rocky story, right? It's the challenger taking on the heavyweight champion of the world, and we're going to go 15 rounds.
All right. I might have to open my broadcast with a theme from Rocky.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Owen, we'll look forward to seeing you on Monday.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. Good luck.
Keep dropping those deep ones.
Thank you.
Right.
I will.
Thanks, Ed, for having Owen come on out, too. We appreciate it.
No problem.
1,000 points as a junior.
Darn good.
That's incredible.
Yep. Mind if I talk a little truck?
No, talk some Trek.
All right. I am Royal Ross with Trek Properties, located right here in beautiful downtown Faribault, across the street from the post office. We specialize in homeowner association management, property management for residential apartments. We have storage management going on. We have commercial management going on, and I am a licensed realtor. So if there's anything we can do to help you out, get a hold of us. Give me a call for sales and of anything, and call Trek at 334-3499 if you need any management assistance.
Sounds awesome. We'll talk to you next week, everybody. Maybe those choir folks will stop out then.
Yeah, I hope so. And don't forget that's
your home for great